experience the ñu raba benn programme. TV. Sap TV at the TV.
Because when it comes to the MOU, minimum already it has been signed since 2008. Yeah, so and for the first time, it's sitting there.
1 2 mic test, sound test, 1 2 3. Manga, 1 2 mic. 1 2 mic test, 1 2 3 mic. 1 2 mic test, 1 2 mic test, 1 2 mic test, 1 2 3 mic. Sound test, 1 2, sound, 1 2 3 mic. 1 2 3 mic test, 1 2 3 mic. Ñu ñetta la fale. Okay. 1 2 3 mic test.
So mun nañ ko def monitoring visit.
Monitoring visit. What do you think? Guy, Mr. Bag. I think it's a monitoring visit. Right. Wow. Or a bilateral visit, right?
Oh, nothing bilateral.
Okay. Between the city of Austin and
Banjul.
I don't like this guy. That's what issue I made. He even told me, I said, we'll open our mouth and ask. Because
I hope your mics are on silent. Huh?
the mics, we are testing them currently.
Huh?
We are testing them.
Are you testing them already? But not recording?
No. But journalists ask about that. Why I do not see any reason for us even starting to mention. The mayors like here, these are the representatives of the people of Restream.
Because the proposal of the
Hello, mic check. Ngenyo. Hello.
You have a town hall, you can suppose at a town hall. The local people. I'm the fool, I'm one of the something.
what I think this will be so we want people to understand. Yes, then. Yeah, you okay?
Yes, Mr. Jallo, how you doing, sir?
How are you, sir?
Very well, sir. Wow, okay.
It's important because people are also watching.
So how's the interpretation going to be done?
Key, no. Do not interrupt. No. It's just a summary of what we're going to do. Because Mayor Simple Bob did a summarizing. I understand. Now I'm thinking the process. Yeah, here already. So they don't summarize it. Because you cannot make a
You're not going to be press conference after.
From
You want to interrupt the flow of the program.
understand.
I'm not transparency for buying whatever you're doing. Now,
soo leen seetee rek xalaat leen moo génnee ñu dégg kay yow man
su defee loolu mais si boppam su waxee in English mën na wax in Wolof.
We are starting at 12.
Then after living, a summary. Balaa di guide you. A summary of what transpired.
Anyway.
I came here. Space day. Space day. So, dole na wa moy pour tok ni na
Man, I never knew. Then this is content. This is content. Man, I should take a picture. I was never in this picture. Let's see that. Talk there. Talk there. Lady. Talk there. Yeah, most.
After the press conference, you summarize, right? Okay. Okay. Obviously. Mariam.
Join them guys, friend.
Tinggal malam, Maria. Okay.
Elba.
Margaret, si gaa bu lee toog den waaye loolu tax maa ko laajte ne kansula
So you guys are the project implementers, huh?
The launching of the project, Elman. Gano, the project
No, boy, because I man. So when the man that stand to work, you to work, and I can always defend it. And I look at people's eye, my left man there the weekend. And they have a eager. Wow. And so I just justification of saying that because I have a binocular. I have a pair of binoculars looking at things from a microscopic point of view. I investigate things, I look at things, and I make my own analysis. Yeah, you okay? So, let me get that. Chief of staff.
Next to this, chief of staff.
That's why I say, how much? Buy us another lady. Give me my baby. Haram attack my johala.
I give up.
ku jur ki
How they going to interpret is what I don't know. Interpret what? Man, the proceedings are all done in English. Okay. And then you have to start, interpret. That's all right, you can figure it out.
Jonas.
DM it.
So man ko convenient.
Wow, I'm gonna get it.
Don't like this.
Well, get in, guy. Get in, guy.
Huh?
Guy. Waaw waaw voilà ngeen jël baax te gars yi ngeen war a I hope that we can do this in 25 years.
Second block.
Good afternoon, everybody. Please be seated, and let's get things underway. Good afternoon, the Mayor of Ostend, Mr. Bart Tomerline, and your Deputy Mayor, also from Ostend, Silke Beirens, and your Chief of Staff, as well as the delegation from the city of Ostend, partners to Banjul. Since 2003, the Banjul-Ostend link has been information. Let me also welcome the Lord Mayor of Banjul, our worship Rohi Malik Low, who has written her name in the historical annals of this country by being the first woman mayor of Banjul, the deputy mayor of Banjul City Council, the chief executive officer of the Banjul City Council. I understand, Honorable Mayor, your chief of staff is also part of your delegation. We will also want to congratulate and welcome the implementers of the project, Jonas and your team from Ostend, Gano and your team from the Gambia, and of course the finance director of the Banjul City Council, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, welcome to this press conference which is being held here at Banjul City Council grounds. I must say, since this link between Banjul and Ostend began in 2003, this is the first time in the history of this relationship that the mayor of Ostend has visited the Gambia, and thereby creating a precedence that we will want to see continuously. Mayors from Ostend and Banjul visit each other from time to time. Our meeting here this morning is based on the project of which the city of Ostend has been able to work amicably with Banjul and made sure that the EU fund this project. The project is a huge one, and of course I'm sure the mayor of Ostend will delve into that very shortly, and we will have a response by the mayor of Banjul, who today will be the mouthpiece of all the citizens of Banjul. Let me also say that the bringing forward of the town hall has created much visibility for this project. Before, most people did not know what the EU project encapsulated, what it was all about. But with the town halls that have been created by the mayor, people have now come to understand what the EU project is. And there is much visibility about the EU project. I'm sure my fellow journalists here will be able to ask some pertinent questions later on. And as we finish the Q&A, the Honorable Mayor, our worship Lord Mayor Marik Law, is today so pleased that she is going to confer the honorary citizenship to the Mayor of Ostend, as well as to the Deputy Mayor as well. So without going much further, I would like to invite the Honorable Mayor of Ostend to just give us a short overview of the EU project, which is very dear to his heart, and want to make sure that it completes in peace and harmony. Mayor, please. Yes. Then you feel it.
Thank you for the citizen ownership. I'm very delighted with that. Honorable Lord Mayor of the City of Banjul, Honorable Banjul City Councillors, estimated CEO Mustafa Bachili, dear Banjul City staff, dear members of the media, and dear Banjulians, citizens of Oosten's sister city. Assalamu alaikum. It's a great honor to address you here as the Mayor of Oosten, the sister city of Banjul since 2003. Next year, it will be 20 years. That means next year, the link between those two cities will be 20 years young, and that's definitely something very remarkable, something we can be proud of, and something we should definitely celebrate next year. And I'm also extremely proud to be the first mayor of the Oosten city to visit Banjul. I believe I have never had a warmer welcome in my political life before. This has truly been a remarkable 3 days in which I had the chance to get to know the city of Banjul and to understand the impact of the EU project which is currently being implemented. I want to take the opportunity to thank the Lord Mayor, the Deputy Lord Mayor, the organizing committee and the project team and the entire staff of Banjul City Council for the hospitality and great care during this visit. This visit has also allowed me to strengthen ties with my colleague Mayor, and I have been impressed with her efforts in Banjul. But also internationally, as she advocates so strongly for women's rights and women empowerment. Like you see, my staff are women. I truly support her agenda, and I will support her in her efforts to defend her convictions at international level. To implement, ladies and gentlemen, a project of €3 million, it's around $170 million. That's not easy. The road is often very bumpy, and there are many lessons to be learned as we move along together. It is without any doubt, however, that this project has the potential to be uplifting and transformative for Banjul City and all Banjulans. We therefore must take it a success together. The planting of the trees in the city on the beach will help prepare for hotter temperatures and rising sea levels. The protection of the mangroves will also protect Banjul against floods, and the boardwalk should generate income through sustainable ecotourism activities. At Crab Island, a unique place will be created which people from all over Gambia will want to visit. It will be a place for sustainable development, learning with a focus on digital skills, innovation and culture through, for example, the creation of a radio station for Banjul and a music recording studio. Banjul and Oosten are both coastal cities. We share many characteristics, and it is in our common interest that we continue to work together. And I hope that this EU project is only the start of many more things to follow within the framework of our City Link. And I also hope to see colleagues from Banjul City Council in Oosten soon. Peer-to-peer learning in the field of city planning, GIS and IT is one of the cornerstones of the projects, and colleagues in my city will be happy to receive colleagues from Banjul, and we hope this can be a great learning opportunity. I thank you once again for your hospitality, and I wish you the best of luck in the continuing the implementation of the project in the next months. Jerejev.
Thank you very much, Lord Mayor. Tamerlane, as you rightly said, 3 million euro is quite indeed a huge amount of money. But we will want to say that Banjul City Council and its diligent staff have been able to use good governance and apply due diligence to make sure that this project goes through using the best practices that are internationally recognized. So on that note, I want you to give a big round of applause to the staff of the Banjul City Council for adhering to best practices as contained in international rules and regulations. Having said that, it is now my honor to invite a lady that has made headlines not only in Gambia, maybe it's only Gambia that some of you know, but she is the vice chairman of the Global Parliament of Mayors. It's not an easy seat to have it's not an easy place to have a seat on. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of Banjul, our worship, Rahi Malik Low.
Assalamu alaikum. I am short of words. Normally, if I am happy, I'm always speechless. Mr. Moderator, I'm not the chairman, I'm the chairwoman of the Global Parliament of Mayors, not the chairman. First and foremost, I am Rohi Malik Low, indeed the Lord Mayor of Banjul, for those who do not know me. And today I am happy, humble, and grateful. Lord Mayor, from the bottom of our hearts, and on behalf of the people of Banjul, I sincerely want to thank you. You came here with a very strong delegation. Your Deputy Mayor, Chief of Staff, and indeed a journalist. That means a lot to us. As he said, the sister twinning cities is already 20 years old. If I am right, in December or January. And saying that, we will reflect back to mayors who were here for their efforts in twinning, bringing these two cities together. It's important to remember them because they did a great job. And it was because of them that we came as a council and were able, together with him, to come with an amount of 3.2 million euro. I'm just telling the mayor, why do you have to say 3 million? It's 3.2 million euro. So I am grateful. And again, as the moderator said, 3 weeks ago, we have emerged on a visibility tour. And today I'm happy that every Banjulian, and by extension the Gambians, knows about this project. It's important for Banjulians to take ownership of the project because the project is not for Mayor Lowe or Mayor Bat. The project is for the people of Banjul. And all these 3 days, he have put emphasis, reminding me to understand that the project is not our project as mayors. The project is for Banjul and Austin. Mayors come and goes. As I always said, governance is a chain. In the next minute and in the next hour, we might not be mayors again for many other reasons, as death can also come. So I don't want to stand here and saying a lot, because when I am happy, as I said, I always have to calm down. But Lord Mayor, being the first female mayor of Banjul, it definitely means a lot to me. And being the first female mayor also to receive a mayor from the sister city also definitely means a lot to me. On that note, I want to thank my team and the councillors, especially the deputy mayor, who did extremely well during this days. I am so proud of him. I am really so proud of him. He shows me within these days that he can do a lot. And to Mr. Bachili, sir, I am always very grateful to you and your team. And I mean it. Anybody who knows Mayor Lowe will know that I'm not saying that I'm a straight shooter, but whatever comes from my heart, you can see it on my face. And if I said to Bachili that I am grateful with your team, I mean it. Because Bachili, as the CEO, is the force of the project. Many people will ask, why are we not seeing the mayor as the face of the project? I comes in when it is necessary. But as the mayor said, it's for the people of Banjul. This is why I am not in front, or I'm not on the face. But where it is necessary, I come and stand and take my position as the mayor and as the custodian of the project. To Deputy Mayor of Austin, a woman of substance and a colleague who always encouraged me to have confidence in me or to add more confidence in me. You can say anything you want, but nobody will argue that Mayor Lowe doesn't have a confidence. I am full of it. It depends on the way I receive it or the way I use it. Silke, thank you so much. And for your information, the mayor has over 60% of his staffs are women. So again, I want to congratulate him for that as well. And he told me yesterday, he said, Mayor Lowe, you were going for an election in May 17th or 18th in Kisumu, Kenya. He said to me, I'm going to be your campaign manager, and I want to thank you all.
We would like to say thank you to both mayors for those very strong words of encouragement, words of gratitude, especially to the people that they serve. When these projects end, it is going to be the people that matter. The mayor of Banjul has said it. The mayor of Austin has also said it. These are just people who are in the forefront serving the people that elect them in office. Mayor Lowe said that mayors come and go, but I will add to that, the people remain. And well, what the people will always think about both of these two mayors is that they were the ones that implemented
this project. And they'll always be very grateful to these mayors, and their names will always remain in the annals of the history of these two countries, that is Belgium and the Gambia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will now want to invite members of the press to have a short Q&A before we go to the climax. But I rather we should have been, yes, we'll invite both mayors to come here. We'll do a 10 minutes presser, and then after that we'll do the conferment of the honorary citizenship. So please raise your hands if you have a question, and we'll take it from there. Yes, Mr. Paderi.
I think you can come here.
You can come closer so that the microphone can pick your question.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jones. And of course, I have two questions for Mayor Bat. The first one is, we all know that Banjul City Council don't have enough resources to maintain this huge project, 3.2 million euro. How are you going to help maintain the project? That's number one. And number two, very important, how do you, okay, the mic, okay. The second question is, up to recently, people have not been seeing or hearing about the project. Can you explain from your own point of view what was responsible for that?
Yes. Thank you. Of course, through 2 million euro is a lot of money, and we are very grateful that Europe have chosen this project. Because it's the most important project between cities in Europe. And I'm convinced that it's not only this project now, we think about to extend that for 1 year, I think, because we had the COVID and so on, and it was impossible for us to come here because of a lot of things, and we have to finish that project very good. But after that project, we need to collaborate in the next years, and we are looking for new sources. We are going to discuss that also in our own city, but it's for sure that after this very important project, we will succeed with collaboration and interaction with Banjul. It's very important, this project, that we make it visible. I said we have a lot of things in that project that aren't clear. But in the next few months and next year, it will be more visible. And it will be very important for the Banjulans. For example, I visited yesterday the mangroves, and I saw it with my own eyes. It's the balance between nature and tourism. We know that also in Europe in another way, but we have also some problems. We have a lot of tourists at one day who are coming from Brussels and Antwerp and so on, and we have also to look for a balance between nature and tourism. And that are very, very, very important things of the project, who are important also for the future proof of Banjul. Okay?
Thank you. Yes.
Let me just add something.
Yes, please, Madam Mayor.
Let me just help Mayor Bat here, because the question was how can we sustainability. I think that was the problem. So what I want to say here is, indeed, we have thought of that, and if you look at the project, you see that we have the coconuts, and I said the coconuts are there to also empower women, because the coconuts, when they arrived, we can then bring them down also, and women can sell it. So that's an empowerment, not only that they are there for the erosion, but we can use it for other things. And I said it many times in the town hall. We have a radio, and everybody knows that from radio you can have resources. The town hall, the hall also is there. We have a hall that will have a capacity of about 700 people. Of course, it is there also. We are there also to it will be also be renting out. We'll be renting out these halls to Banjulians, even though for a very reasonable sum. And then we have the studio, the recording studio. The recording studio also is a way of earning also money. So if you look at the concept of the project, you can see that there are ways of getting money for sustainability. I think this was what you were asking for. Yeah.
All right, okay.
Having said that, it's a follow-up question. Having said that, having said that, things can happen. You know, so many things can go wrong. What if Banjul City Council, with the town hall, with the radio, with the studio, still is not able to generate enough funds to sustain the project? Will Ostens come in and help?
I'm not going to be his mouthpiece, but I overheard him saying that they are mobilizing resources to help us sustain this project. Mayor, I think that's what he said. Yes.
I think it's very important we help people, but it's more important that we help people that they can be in the future on her own, that they don't need help anymore. And that's the goal we have. So of course we are going to help. We are going to learn the people to look for themselves, and that is the goal of our city council in Oostend.
Well, I'm Adam Fadera, working for Home Digital FM and Member Caring TV. Well, I have only a few questions for you pertaining to the project. There are a lot of talks about the project. Of recent, we heard of an audio about a woman who is in Belgium. In the audio, believes that she's in Austin. And then the lady's name is One Loli Fofana. And in the audio, she said she was being sent to recover a stolen money amount of $10 million from the project. Well, my questions are, if you know Loli Fofana, if yes, is she working for your council? And the other question is there any information on your desk that there are stolen money from this project? If yes, what would be your actions? Thank you.
I'm very sorry, I don't know that woman. And I don't know her name, and she's not working for my city. And what I know is that I think, Jonas, a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, there was an audit. Last summer there was an audit, an official audit, and there was not one thing that was a problem. So Europe did that audit, and there was no money who was stolen. So I'm very disappointed for you, but there are no problems with the project on a financial way. And we decided also to, in this meeting we had with the CEO, that we have to look for the transactions in the future, and it will be very clear and very transparent. And that's the purpose. Before I was a politician, I was a banker. And before I was mayor, I was the Minister of Finance in my country. So I'm very concerned about finances, and I can assure you there are no problems with the project for the moment. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You have a question?
Yeah.
Make it quick.
Go on.
Thank you so much. I am Tabora Bojang from the Standard newspaper. My question to the mayor from Austin would be, after your assessment and seeing how much the project has gone in terms of its implementation, how much of trust have this gone in terms of bringing your bilaterals with the city of Banjul?
Thank you.
Can you repeat your
I mean, how much of trust has this gone in terms of building your partnership with the city of Banjul?
Having seen, okay, I'll take it for you.
Yes.
Having seen the project at this time, you have assessed the situation as of now. How much do you trust Banjul City Council in the implementation?
Okay. Yes, we had very good meetings. I'm not only here to visit and to look at the project. We had several meetings. My deputy mayor, Silke Beer, is responsible for the project in my city council. She has the lead, and she's a woman. She's very strong. And she have experience. And that's, we trust the city of Banjul in this project very well. We are convinced that we will finish this project in the interest of the Banjulans. Not for us, as Lord Mayor said. It's not for the Mayor of Ostend, it's not for the Mayor of Banjul. It's important for you, for the Banjulans. And we are working together very well, and we are going to work in the next few months to finish that project. And I said we are going to extend that because we had COVID, and we will finish all the projects 100%.
Just allow me to make a follow-up of where the mayor stops. I think something very important to clear here, at least to clarify here. 3.2 million euro was not put in a bag and transported to Banjul City Council. And I am not talking here for those who understand how projects work or those who are in the EU system, no. I am talking to those like me who does not understand how projects work. Okay, it goes like this. When we said the project are in phases. So when we want to implement something, for example, the coconuts, the budget is there already. The CEO and Ganu, Mr. Ganu, and Mamlai Jase, with the steering committee team, will sit down, look at the budget, and send it to Silke together with Jonas. And then they will transfer that $10 that we said is for the coconuts. And when that is finished, Jonas, as the coordinator, will audit that and see that that is in order, and then we move again to another project, to another phase. When that is not in order, we have to stop there, clear it, and then move on to another phase. And I am happy that the confidence of the mayor is high, especially when it is said that seeing is believing. So this is just what I wanted to add. That it's not that they have given Rohim Maliglo 3 million in a bag and I am working with it. I wish it is like that. But unfortunately, it is not like that. And I, as a mayor, I don't have any say in what they are spending or what they are doing. There is a steering committee and a project team with the project manager and the project coordinator. And I am not a signatory in any account or in anything. Therefore, I cannot be the one who will steal money, 10 million from the project. Thank you.
Well, thank you. This question goes to the Mayor of Banjul. My question goes to the Mayor of Banjul. Lord Mayor, your critics are saying that you found this EU project in Council. What do you have to say on that? Some of your critics are saying that you found this EU project in Council. What do you have to say on that?
Thank you very much. What I can say is, and I said it, I always give credit where credit is due. I found the sister link here. Definitely. I will never ever try to take a hard work of other mayors. Not even mayors, but other people. I don't do that. I give credit where credit is due. But also, the credit that belongs to us, we will take it, whether you give it to us or not, because it was not easy to have this project. And thanks to Mayor Bart, because he is the mayor of Austin. And without Austin, we could not have this money. And I keep saying this every time. Once upon a time, when I came into power, into office, I was the one who went directly to the ambassador, the then ambassador of EU, and I want to thank him. And this EU project was related to me by a mayor from Cameroon. And I went there and asked the Honorable Ambassador, His Excellency. He said, I don't know about this project. We sat and I called the mayor in Cameroon. He spoke to the ambassador. And the ambassador said, let me call Stefan. It's my technician. And Stefan came and said, let me call you back tomorrow. I'm going to make a research. The next day he called me. And you all had the ambassador said it right here in my office. Stefan called me and said, yes, it's possible, but then you have to have a European partner. And this is how they came in. And thanks to Mayor Bart, who believes in the leadership of a woman. So no, I did not found the EU project here. We dig over it and bring it to Banjul.
We'll take two more questions, one from you and one from you. I haven't seen the ladies. Yet.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the board mayor, Rohi Malik Lo, and her counterpart from Austin for successful collaboration in implement the 3.2 million EU project. My question to the Lord Mayor of Austin is, one of the biggest challenges of councils in Africa is how to control the garbage collection and the disposal. In the Gambia, we've seen the EU project provided about 5,700 dustbin as well as the trucks. But now disposing of the garbage is a big challenge, because in the Gambia, what they normally do is to burn it. So my question is, do you have anything in plan that you want to collaborate with the Banjul City Council so that there'll be a better way of disposal of the garbage rather than burning it, which is also bad for the environment? The recycling, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. And my name is Dauda Baye from Bio News Network.
Waste management.
Yes, I think it's not only very important for Africa, and also not only important for Gambia. It's also important for Europe, and even also in my city, we have a lot of projects who are running now for the moment for recycling. It's really a fight, a big fight, and we have to work together to solve that. Also for climate, when I'm walking on the beach, I see the plastic and all the other things. We have the same in Europe, on another way, because we are different, that's true. But I think in future we have worked together for the waste, for recycling, and to work for projects, to work together to do these things away. Okay?
Yes, please.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Yusuf Dawo from DHK Radio. I have two questions that I want to ask the mayor. Yes. Okay. First, I want to ask you. Yes, but I also want to have the attention of the mayor, but it's okay. Yes, I want to ask you whether you have been happy with what most of the critics were saying, like the mayor have downsized the steering committee of the project. You know, these have been going around in the Gambia. So I want to know whether you are happy with it, you know, downsizing the steering committee of the project. So the other one is, I had an audio where that Loli Fofana, a Gambian who is residing in Belgium.
I don't know her.
Yes, I don't know whether you know her or you don't know, but I have the audio, so I just want clarity. The lady is claiming, like you have a conversation with the Lord Mayor, that you want to give her a money to bring and help the Gambian people. But the mayor said, you don't have to do that, you have to wait until when our government comes in. That is the party that brought him to KMC. So, BCC. So I want to know whether that one is true, because that one also been in most of the radio stations, and it was also WhatsApp audio circulating in the Gambia. So this is what I want to know. Thank you. Yes.
About the last thing, I repeat, I don't know that woman, so I can conclude these are rumors. These are rumors. I don't know that woman.
Thank you.
Rumors. And the second thing, of the first thing you asked, so about that steering committee, I want an efficient committee. Not the number of persons who are in a committee are important, but that the committee is working efficient. And they have to do the things that they had to do. And the number of persons in the steering committee, that's not important for me. They have to do the things that they had to do. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I am Omar Tungara, Star TV. Honorable, thank you. Lord Mayor, I want to talk about the project, because it is said that the project started 2 years ago, but it was not known until when the town hall meeting started in Banjul. That is when people started talking about the project. So we want to know whether there is any reason why it was put under the carpet.
What did you repeat that question?
Can you make it quickly?
I said the project started 2 years ago, but it was not known in Banjul until when the town hall's meeting started in Banjul. So we want to know whether there is any reason why it was put under the carpet.
There was a lack of visibility about the project. And people did not know that the project was ongoing.
So that's one of the reasons I'm here. to make that project more visible. You know, you have lawyers in politics, you have persons who studied economics, but I'm a man who studied communication science. So I know how to communicate. And it's true, the project have to be more visible. That's important for the people. The project will have to be clear. The purpose has to be clear. And it will be clear that the project is not for the city or for the mayor, but for the people of Banjul. That's very important for us to make that visible. And that's one of the reasons why I'm the first mayor of Oostend who is coming to Banjul. My presence is here to make it more visible.
Let me just add that you made visibility. It is. I think the name is visibility. So you saw. If you want to make visibility, you have to show people something. We could not do visibility when we were starting the project. So now, because we have something to show people, this is why we go out to do the visibility. And this is why my dear brother is here also to help me. And now I think it's more than visible. So there is nothing, we were not hiding anything. It was not that the project was not mature enough to go out. So when it was matured, we deemed it necessary now to go out and do the visibility.
All right, please come forward. It would be, yes, the last one.
My name is Alaji Fati. I'm a freelance journalist. As we all know, currently the country, we are in the election period, and then very soon too, we'll go into the mayoral election too. But for instance, in a situation whereas the mayor did not win the election, will the project stop or not? That's what I want to establish.
Thank you.
That's it.
I think I don't know whether you were listening to us, Mr. Fati. This is not about Mayor Lowe and Mayor Bat. We know very well that we are politicians. And I said it, I was very clear. I said there were mayors who initiated the Banjul-Austin link, and today they are not here. So whether Mayor Lowe is there or not, the project still goes because the people of Banjul are here. And as I said, governance is a change. Governance is a change. I cannot be here in the next 20 or 25 years. And definitely, whether I am here or not, whether Mayor Bat is in Austin or not, the project still goes because it's for the people of Banjul.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mayor Bat, and of course, Mayor Rahimali Klo. Thank you, members of the press that have asked those questions. What I just wanted to add is the fact that visibility needs partnership, and that is why you are here as well as journalists. All right. At the end of the program, we have two translators, one in Wolof and one in Mandinka, who you would put your cameras on, and they will translate the proceedings that we just had here. Having said that, it is now a very, very important moment that we have reached. This is the conferment of the honorary citizenship on the illustrious guest that has come to visit the Gambia, and that is Mayor Bat Tomeline, as an honorary citizen of the Republic of the Gambia, as well as her deputy mayor, Silke Byrems. They are now Gambians. Conferred upon them by the mayor of Banjul. So Mayor, please, let's do this ceremony.
My brother, on behalf of the people of Banjul, on behalf of the people of Banjul, and indeed my humble self and the councillors, we're happy and proud to confer a honorary citizenship of Banjul to Lord Mayor Bat of the Austin City. We are grateful. And as I said, we are short of words. My brother, here you go. So now you are a citizen of Banjul. Yes, and congratulations to you.
Thank you, sister.
Congratulations.
I'm going to go.
Lord Mayor?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
We will now invite the Deputy Mayor of the City of Ostend, Silke Byrems, also to receive the honorary citizenship of Banjul.
Yes. And to my dear sister, for her, I have to say that not only because of the project or for her being the deputy mayor of Ostende, but for being a champion of women empowerment. On that note, on behalf of the people of Banjul, again, we confide on you honorary citizenship of Banjul.
Thank you very much.
That's my best sister. Yeah, thank you.
I'm very, very proud to be
Okay, go ahead.
a citizen of Banjul now. I have been coming here for the last 20 years. I was here for the first time in 2002. So for me, it's even emotional to get this. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, both mayors and both deputy mayors, and of course, members of the High Table. It is said that all is well that ends well. So we are all looking forward that when these projects are complete, we will have a ceremony to mark an achievement that will be remembered for posterity. On that note, we want to thank the mayors for coming and your delegation, and of course the project implementers, and of course the staff of Banjul City Council.
I just want to say a little bit in Wolof.
Oh, the Lord Mayor has asked me that she wants to say a little bit in the Wolof language. We'll give her the podium.
Okay, thank you very much. Foog naa baax na tamit ma wax tuuti si Wolof su ko defee suñ mbokki waa Banjul ak ñeneen ñi nga xam ne wax dëgg yàlla ñoom itamit si lañ bokk te mënuñoo dégg làkki angale bi ñu wax ko ndaxte sax man su ma wax yëpp ku ko xam na ne ci Wolof rek laa ko dee faral a wax waaye tey nag suñ gan gi di suma broda muy Mayor Bat moo war a tax ma wax tuuti ci angale rek su ko defee moom itamit mu dégga li ñuy wax mu xam ne moom itamit ci mbir mi la bokka waaye tey li ñu fi teg mooy dañ am gan gu màgga gan goo xam ne mooy mayor Austin bi mu ànd ak député mayor bi ànd ak chief of staff am ànd ak journaliste ñoom ñëpp ñu ñëw pour ñëw seet suñu biir Banjul ñaar fukki at weeri décembre suñ lekkaloo ak Austin mu ngi am ñaar fukki at ñu sant nag gërëm si mayor yi nga xam ne ñoo fi nekkoon ñu ne nit lu moom rek jox ko du wàññi ci yow dara aha kay ñoo fi nekkoon ñoo ko liggéey ba Austin ak Banjul xaritoo ba tey man tamit ma ñëw ak Mayor Bat ñu mun a ñëw indi 3 million euro muy 180 million dalasi ñu mun koo indi jox ko waa Banjul ñu laajte ñu am ñuy wax naan ndax ñun dañ fi fekk EU project bi ma ne leen déedéet ma seetal ko explainal leen naka la EU project bi ñëwee naka laa jógee woon dem si den ambassadeur bi EU ambassadeur bi fi nekkoon ba ma eggee ci moom ma wax ko naka laa ko xamee mooy suma am di jàmm suma meilleur collègue boo xam ne mu ngi nekkoon Cameroun moom itamit muy jigéen ma sant ko gërëm ko moo ma ko wax ndaxte moom itamit amoon na xaalis si EU bi ba ma eggee wax ko ambassadeur ne ma xaw ma lii mu ne ma nag ma jël téléphone call jox ambassadeur mu wax a moom ba tey rek ambassadeur ne xamu ko waaye mu ne ma may ma tuuti rek ma oo suma chief of staff bi suma technicien bi muy I cannot remember the name anymore waxoon naa ko fii léegi bu yàggul Stéphane la foog naa kooku bi mu ñëwee ma wax a moom mu ne ma dinaa def research sa suba sa mu call ma ne ma axakay am na waaye nag da nga war a am lekkaloo ak benn European city yàlla def nag fekk Banjul City Council am na lekkaloo ak Austin nii laa leen koolee wax ak ñoom bi tamit ñu jàpp ci ba tey 3.2 million euro mun a ñëw 3.2 million euro bi nag coow la bari na wax ga bari na waaye waxoon naa ko fi ne te dinaa ko sant gërëm ko parce que ñu bari dañ ma daan laaj Rohey Malick Lowe loo xam ci lii Rohey Malick Lowe loo xam ci audio bi ma ne leen du ma ko tontu ñaar moo taxoon ma ne du ma ko tontu ñaar ñi mooy am ngóom ne lu jot rek yàlla def beneen ba nag ma xam ne amoon naa ngóom ne foog yàlla àtte tey nag yàlla defal na ma li gën mooy ne dox na mayor bii nga xam ne ñoo ñu jox alal bi doxee naa Austin waaxu ñëw ba Banjul City Council wallaahi te fayalu ma ko paas mu ñëw taxaw fii ay nit di ko laaj muy tontu loolu bu ma doy dara du ma doy yàgg naa di wax ne dama yàgg di wax ne booy bu la nit ñi di xeex nit di la xeex yàlla di la xeexal di la tontul boo waxee doo gor noppi nag dama bëgg a wax nit ñi ne am na lu muy faj loolu la yàlla fay tey kii ñëw ba si suma ron tànka yi ñëw taxaw fii ne xaw ma ko guddi xaw ma ko bëccëg yónni wu ma ko xaw ma ko kon xam nga li ma wax mooy wax dëgg yàlla ñu lañ ñu bàyyi xel nañ la ñu bàyyi suñu xel tuuma dafa am yoo xam ne la ma ko dee wax ma ne du moom fi mu egga moom la mënu faa egga metti woon na ay guddi yoo xam ne xëj na si suma ay mbokka si suma ay soppe man nag terewu ma woon a nelaw parce que man dama dee wax ne li ma tere ma nelaw mooy jigéen boobu nekk biir kaama di seet naka la amee xaalis pour fence gardinam jigéen boobu nekk Kawur naka la amee ndox pour njëriñoo loolu jigéen boobu toog Tabakuroor naka laa dundalee njabootam man loolu moo maa teree nelaw waaye du waxi kacaw parce que lu nekk rek yàlla daf ko di atte kon sant naa yàlla bu baax a baax julli si yonente bi di wax nag ne suma mbokki politiciens yi tamit ñu bàyyi seen xel bu baax a baax leena laa xam ne si politique du ma ko mus a def du ma mus a ñëw di puus nit ci kaw nit waaye nag li ci métti ak li si saat mooy ne suma moromi jigéen moo génn taxaw rusut ragalut mu wax bu mel nii man nag jégal naa ko suma diggante ak yàlla parce que yàgg naa di ko wax ma ne bu dul dara sax benn bés man tukki woon naa dem Austin mbaa ñaari yoon sax dem naa ba këram mu teral ma moo ma teral man teralu ma ko defalu ma ko dara moo tax ba ma déggee lii daf ma joomal waaye comme ni ma wax rek terewuma nelaw man li ma teree nelaw mooy jigéen ñi seen problème te su yooyu laay dox tey ba gannaaw ëllëg kon kii ñu ngi ko sant di ko gërëm ñu joxe gannaaw jox ko honorable citizenship of Banjul honorable citizenship of Banjul boobu moom jox ko ak député mayor ñu gis ne gars yi dañ ko deserve ku jóg taxaw indi la 3 millions euro te balaa loolu ñu ngi doon jëflante ak Banjul kon ñoom amuñ dara lu ñoo wax mayor baat ak tiimam bi loolu di leen wax ne jërëjëf ma gërëm santa kansulo si yëpp gërëm santa waa Banjul gërëm santa project team bi gërëm nag santa ba ci li mii ak tiimam bi awma seen fay parce que li ma dee wax soo jiitee yaa nekk ci kanam waaye liggéey ba ci ëppa yëpp dinaa leen xamal ne ñi nekk ci gannaaw la waaye journaliste yi yéen tamit maa ngi leen di wax jërë ngeen jëf jërëjëf bu amul àppa ñun suñu nit ñi xamee tey yéen a tax bu nit ñi xamee EU projet bi tey yéen a tax kon sant naa leen gërëm naa leen di leen wax ne Juma Mubarak di wax ne Ramadan Karim di bàllu àq nag mbépp koo xam ne parce que nit rek laa te damay tooñ maa ngi leen di ñaan nag mbépp koo xam ne amel naa ko bàkkaar sakama àq sakama waa Banjul ak Gambie tout maa ngi leen di wax ne maa ngi jéggalu di dem ba si suuf ma ni tamit di leen baalal waaye nag di baallu di wax ne yal na yàlla def jàmm ci réew mi waaye nag li ci ëppa yal na ko yàlla indi Banjul gi ak jaara jërëjëf asalaamaaleykum.
So thank you very much. I think I have dealt with the proceedings right now. So members of the press, you can wait for the translations in Mandinka and Wolof. We would now like the two mayors and their team to take leave of us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well done, Mayor. Well done.
Wow.
Nessude fan.
Averi.
Fadera.
Cosa? Ngi sujje fadera ifana mta film. Korsan.
Braga fan wo.
Mbejang. Na be nyola.
Mission number.
Yes. Okay. Na Africell 79 70 213. Yes, na Gamcell, Africell, QCell, Abekelin, just change the first number.
Okay. Yes. Lamin. Na pabita jang ka dunga mera. Ni mo wa lo jama fo na nga jang is okay. Shut up.
Isa sen fana.
No problem.
Okay.